Some yoga teachers hear the word restorative and immediately think, that's not me. They picture someone serene, slow moving, soft voice, and they don't see themselves in that picture. So they assume restorative isn't a class they can teach. Here's what 20 years of teaching the restorative practice has taught me. Teaching restorative yoga is not a personality trait. It is a prop skill. I'm Sage Rountree. I help yoga teachers build confidence and build sustainable careers. And I created Fundamentals of Teaching Restorative Yoga. I've watched dozens of teachers learn to teach this practice. Vinyasa teachers, hot power yoga teachers, teachers who barely have time to slow down themselves. Every one of them got better the same way, by learning to use props with precision and by following a recipe. By the end of this video, you'll see restorative teaching the way I see it, not as a vibe you have to inhabit, as a craft you can practice and get better at every time you teach it. Grab the free Best Shavasana Ever guide in the description before we go any further. It walks you through the foundational prop setup, the single shape that teaches you about 80% of what restorative yoga requires. The link is in the description. Now here's where that personality myth comes from. Most of us met restorative yoga as students first. The teacher seemed so peaceful. The room was warm and dim. We rested deeply, opened our eyes, and decided that the teacher had handed us that peace. We confused the effect of the practice with the personality of the practitioner. Here's what was actually doing the work. Conditions. The soft surfaces, the warm air, the dim light, the sweet music, the 20 minutes of complete physical support. Judith Hanson Lassiter, who built modern restorative yoga out of BKS Iyengar's prop innovations in the 1970s, named it directly in her book, Relax and Renew. The setup is the teaching, the props are the practice. Your job as the teacher isn't to transmit rest. It's to build the conditions that let rest happen on its own. That is a logistical skill. It is not an innate temperament. Here are the 4 craft skills restorative actually requires. Number 1, prop precision. Each prop is doing a specific job. A blanket under the knees isn't decoration, it lets the hip flexors release, which signals the nervous system it's safe to drop into parasympathetic mode. An eye pillow isn't blocking light, the small weight on the forehead is doing pressure point work. The Best Shavasana Ever guide, linked below, shows you the foundational setup prop by prop on a single shape. Learn that one setup and you'll understand most of restorative. The second skill, environment design. Soft, warm, dark. A cool, bright room will keep your students in alert mode no matter what you say to them. I always tell my students, if you're not sure whether you need that extra blanket, you need it. Take the upgrade. That's not a personality, that's a checklist of things to say. The third skill, pacing. Hold restorative poses for a good long while, 15 to 30 minutes. Move very slowly between them. The nervous system needs 10 to 15 minutes just to start shifting out of fight or flight. Anything shorter than that is your holds, and you're really teaching yin or gentle yoga in disguise. Pacing is the hardest skill for most teachers at first and the most learnable. You practice slowness the same way you practice anything else, deliberately, repeatedly, until it stops feeling strange. Skill 4, holding space without filling it. Stay present, scan the room, resist the urge to talk. There's a bumper sticker I love. Never in the history of calming down has anyone calmed down by being told to calm down. The same is true in a restorative yoga class. Your job isn't to narrate your students into rest. It's to set the conditions and then let the room do the work. Get your reps in, because restorative teaching improves with practice. The first time you set up a fully supported Shavasana, you'll check the diagram. You'll fold the blanket twice because you can't remember which way you wanted to do it. The 5th time, you're faster. The 50th, you build the whole setup while a student tells you about her week. The framework carries you while you build the craft. And remember, you have permission to be imperfect. Your first restorative class will not be your best one. You'll fumble a blanket fold. You'll feel awkward during a 15-minute silence and wonder if you should fill it with the sound of your voice. Don't fill it. Your students will rest deeply anyway, because the setup is doing its job, whether you are nervous or not. It's not that you're behind or lacking the right temperament. You just need time to learn the craft. What has held you back from teaching restorative yoga? Is it the silence in the classroom? Is it the props? Is it the pacing? Or is it the feeling that you're not the type? Tell me in the comments because I really want to know. Then grab the free Best Shavasana Ever guide in the description. Try the setup on yourself first. Give yourself a treat. Lie down in it for 20 minutes and feel what your students will feel. Then try it in your next class. If you want the complete system for teaching restorative yoga, the full framework, prop library, class templates, cueing scripts, and 20 Yoga Alliance CEUs, Fundamentals of Teaching Restorative Yoga is built for teachers exactly like you. Link is in the description. Teaching restorative yoga is a prop skill, it's an environment skill, it's a pacing skill, and it's a presence skill. All four are learnable. None of them require you to be a calm person off the mat. If you want to see the framework in action, watch how I sequence a full restorative class right here. I'll see you in the next one.